Hello, my dear students. I hope you all are very fine and you all are giving your exam honestly and that are going very well, isn't it? In this video, we are going to discuss further of chapter 4, that is clothes we wear. In the previous videos, we have already discussed about the different type of clothes which is worn in the different season like summer, winter and the rainy. We also came to know a lot of type of uniform which is worn by the different profession, and we have also discussed how we get the cloth from the fiber. In this video we are going to know more about the clothes, but in this video we will focus the different type of clothes worn by the people who is living in the different climatic condition and the different region of the same country. We will also discuss some of the national dresses of the other countries, okay, and why the national dress is very important and how it reflects the prestigious culture and tradition of the country. Okay, so let's start. When we talk about the clothing, we choose clothes according to the climate. Suppose we have to wear the clothes in the summer season, we used to wear the cotton, and in the winter season we used to wear the woolen clothes. In the same way, when the different people who is living in the different region of the same country, they choose their clothes on the basis of the climatic condition and the weather of that particular place, and they also keep in their mind their culture and the tradition. Okay, it is very interesting, despite of being of same country, the people who is living in our country experiences the different climatic condition. If we will talk about the northern part of the India, they are the hilly areas, okay, and the people who is living there experiences the very cold climate. I'm not saying they face only the cold climate, but in the different season, like in the winter season, they faces the very cold climate, okay, whereas the different part, that is the western part of our country like Rajasthan, experiences the very hot and dry climate, okay, and it also affect the way of dressing and the attire of Rajasthani people to the great extent. Okay, if we will talk about the eastern part of our country, then they experiences the heavy rainfall. So if they have to choose the clothing, they have to keep the climatic condition in their mind. If we will proceed to the southern part of our country, then those all are the coastal areas. That means those areas are near to the sea, okay, and they experiences the very humid climate. So these are the different climatic condition in the different part of the same country. So when they choose the attire, they keep these things in their mind. So let's talk about the different type of people who wear the different type of attire, and those all are having the significance role in their life. The first one is firhan. As you are seeing, this is the long cloth which is touching the knees and having the long sleeves. It is used to cover almost all the body. It touches to the knees. This is called the firhan. This is the attire of the Kashmiri people, and it is the unisex cloth. It is used by the Kashmiri girls also and the Kashmiri boys also. And this is are of two types. In the summer they use firhan which is made up of the cotton, and in the winter season they use firhan which is made up of the woolen clothes. Okay, you all are knowing why they choose the woolen and the cotton in the different season. In the previous video I have already explained the reason behind choosing the cotton clothes in the summer and woolen clothes in the winter. So this firhan is used by the Kashmiri people, okay, and this is used by both female and male. Next, this is the attire of the Kolkata. How attractive these are, isn't it? This white color sari with the red color border looks very beautiful on the festive season and the cultural and the traditional program of the Kolkata. They must use these traditional clothes on their special occasion. Okay, and this is the this is having very significant role in their life. The female used to wear this sari, whereas the male used to wear the kurta and pajama on the traditional or the special functions. When we are talking about the different type of attire of our country, how can we forget the clothing of the Punjabis? The very colorful and the vibrant color are chosen by the Punjabis to enhance the beauty of the function or their festive season. You are seeing the both girls and boys are using almost the same type of clothing, but they are little different as they are worn by the different gender, female and male. See the boys who is doing the bhangra, they are wearing the turban and the kurta with the lungi, and the girl is also wearing the same cloth but wearing the dupatta. Instead of these, they use the salwar kameez on the daily basis. This is the traditional dress which is worn on the special occasion, but on the daily basis the girls also used to wear the salwar kameez. Bihar, our pride. How can we forget the attire of the Bihar when we are talking about the different type of clothing? The dhoti kurta and the sari is the traditional dress of the Bihar. Whenever we go to the worship, whenever we have to attend some marriage or the special function, we used to wear the traditional dress. Our mother and our uncle, auntie used to wear the traditional dresses. Why? Because this reflect the culture of our Bihar also. Okay, so this is the traditional dress of Bihar. Usually we see these type of clothing in the Bihar. Instead of that, the new generation also used to wear the modern dresses, but when we are talking the clothes, when the clothes reflect our culture and the tradition, we always talk about our traditional dresses, and this is the traditional dress of Bihar. See how beautiful and attractive these are looking. Rajasthan is the rich in culture and the heritage also, and this is easily seen by their attire. You are seeing a girl wearing the very colorful skirt which is known as ghagra and choli, along with the jewelry which look very beautiful and attractive, and the male is wearing the turban with the pajamas. Okay, and this is very colorful. People of Rajasthan used to wear these type of clothes. Ghagra and choli are used by the women, whereas the turban and pajamas are worn by the male. These are very colorful and the printed and comes in a different fabric. Okay, so this is the very beautiful attire which reflect the tradition and culture of the Rajasthan. This is the attire of the people who lives in the Kerala. The mundu is worn by the men. Okay, mundu is the long cloth which is used to cover the lower part by the men, whereas mundum niryatam is the sari like cloth which is worn by the female, as you can see, but this is used in a different way. So these mundu and mundum niryatam is the attire of the Kerala. Now let's talk about the national dress. National dress and the costume indicate our national, religious and the traditional identity. Okay, so our national dress, clothes traditionally worn by people from the particular country are called national dresses. National dress indicate our religious and the traditional and the cultural heritage. Okay, when we talk about the tradition and the culture, one or some images come into our mind, and what are these? Whenever we talk about the national dresses, the different type of figure come in our mind. When we talk about our country India, one and only image come in our mind, that is the sari. Have you seen the people who go to the other country to reflect the India? They always used to prefer the sari. If you have observed the cricket team, which is very famous, when they go to the other countries as a guest, they always represent India by wearing the sari. Why? Because sari is the national dress for of the women, whereas dhoti and kurta is the national dress of the men who lives in India. Let's know more dresses of the other countries also. Here you are seeing the long sleeves dress, which is known as kimono, and this is the national dress of the Japan. This is the unisex dress. That means it is used by the men and the women also. Okay, they use to wear these dresses to reflect their country, Japan. This is the national dress of Myanmar, which is known as lungi. Lungi is the long skirt-like cloth which is used to wrap on the waist and used to cover the lower body. This is worn by both male and female, but obviously they can different in some of the design of the fabric. But lungi is used by both male and female of the Myanmar. The national dress of China is known as Mao suit. This is also the unisex clothes, and these are used by both female and male of the China. Okay, so this is the national dress of China. I hope you have learned more about the national and the traditional dresses of our country as well as the other countries also. Thank you for watching.